even fucking know what song that is, bro. Joe Black. Ah, fuck. Y'all gonna try to copyright my shit because of the music from the game? Fucking copyright me. Make no fucking sense. So I'm trying to get away from fucking YouTube. I'm gonna copyright me for some fucking music from a game that I bought. You ain't fucking sound right. Suck my dick. Eli, appreciate the like, my G. How you doing, brother? My boy, get him up in here, bruh, so he can get busy. I just hopped on my damn self. Playing Madden. My nigga play Madden. When my nigga start playing Madden.
Move, Bella.
Move, Bella. Sit. Sit. Good girl. She right behind you.
Alright, go ahead, Bella.
Hey, we're gonna take advantage of these double XPs. Fuck you talking about. My love come career text. You know, run it down. You got anything for me? Can't let me talk. Love myself. Love myself. I've been happy. I go down. I miss you again. I go down again. Why can I not hear anything? My headset off. My shit must be dead.
In the area. We've lost the lead.
Changing mag.
Multiple movers here. Septic out. We secured the lead. Standing by.
Switching mags. Requesting recon flyover.
Copy. He is on station.
Fuck! I got caught on the damn wall.
Hardline online.
Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
Approaching your six.
UAV ready to deploy.
Loading. I need mags. Requesting recon flyover.
Copy. UAV is on station. Recon online.
Throwing flash.
I had a feeling somebody was on my ass.
Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
Reloading.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Switching mags.
Hostile more strike near your position.
Requesting recon flyover.
Fucking how? How you win a gunfight with a pistol and I got an AR? Tell me how that worked.
Be advised, UAV is exiting.
Changing mags.
With you, mate.
Friendly UAV on station. UAV standing by.
Changing mag. Flash out. Suppression mine set.
How? Fucking how? That wow, they be robbing a nigga, dog.
Requesting recon flyover.
Copy that. UAV online and
You're halfway to mission complete. Keep it up.
Throwing flash. Loading.
RTB at this time.
Be ready for tasking.
What? I jumped into that nigga and chill, dude.
Requesting recon flyover.
Copy. UAV is on station. Recon online.
Our UAV is in the area.
Got your back.
Then my fucking teammate sucks.
UAV is bingo fuel. RTB at this time.
Loading. Got your back.
UAV on station.
Ah! About to drop on his head too, boy.
Our UAV is orbiting the area.
I heard the quick scope.
Suppression mine set. Changing mags.
Hey, Kobe.
Hostile aircraft location.
Loading.
No heads up, precision strike inbound, none of that.
UAV online.
Piece of shit.
On your six.
Friendly UAV on station.
25 kills. $25 and 11, I'll take it.
Team deathmatch.
Over here trying to edit my
We've
Instagram.
taken the lead.
Because we're not just on Facebook no more.
The enemy has the lead. Down.
Reloading. I'm loading.
Standing by.
Got another homie teammate. Keep looking.
Requesting recon flyover.
Look at this
Copy
brother,
that.
man.
UAV is on station. Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
Ah, finna no scope him. My damn. My sensitivity is kind of low. There we go. Need to turn around. My shit felt stiff.
What's your back?
He caught me switching.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Shit, burner. camping ass niggas, bruh.
Cover deployed.
An SAE.
Teammate, where the fuck are you looking at? What are you looking at? What?
Enemy UAV overhead. Hostile cruise missile incoming.
Ah, I fucking hate this map. It's a maze. This map is a goddamn maze. I hate it.
Enemy UAV active.
Throwing flash grenade.
Friendly SAE launched.
On your six.
High alert.
I'm reloading.
Friendly cruise missile inbound.
Loading.
Deploy.
Requesting recon flyover.
Enemy UAV overhead.
UAV is being refueled. RCB at this time.
Friendly UAV online. Friendly UAV on station.
You're here. Which you make? Changing mag. Gotcha six. I'm loaded.
Our UAV is
TJ, what's good, brother? Appreciate the like.
Hostile cluster mine.
Fuck!
Switching mags!
I fuck with it, bro. Modern Warfare 2 has been dope. I just hate dealing with niggas that's doing that.
Cover deployed.
Friendly care package on the way.
I'm with you. Flash incoming.
The enemy has the lead.
Where the fuck is my teammates at, bro? Why is in these solo dolo ass gunfights? This shit is
Enemy
annoying.
UAV overhead.
The lead is ours.
The fuck is that? What's right there? Trying to figure out what the heart is. Guess he got his. I don't think I could think his tactical inserting.
Enemy cross. Flash out. Flash grenade.
Last minute.
Suspects incoming. Enemy incoming.
Friendly VTOL entering this sector.
One fucking kill.
Mission compromised.
Ah.
We're down.
What's up, y'all? Gerald for years. I've tried to address many musicians that I've come across in this game to number thousands of musicians and advise them about the wicked machinations of the music industry. But it seems that musicians are so enamored with the game, so enamored with celebrity, so enamored with the idea of bright lights and large crowds listening to their performance. It seems that their minds are impervious, impenetrable to the message that the OGs are giving out about how dangerous this game can be, how purposeful some of the traps are set, and how easily they can fall victim to the music game. Well, luckily for us that won't listen to people who look like me,
Wouldn't let me
a former
fucking
record
back
label
out.
executive came out and made a public statement following the death of Takeoff from the Migos, and he felt compelled to speak specifically to the black music community, the rap community, the hip-hop community. So if you don't want to listen to me, and you don't want to listen to the other OGs in the game, let's see if you'll listen to what he had to say about the wicked machinations of the music business.
Like light of seeing the rapper from Migos died, I just wanted to go ahead and make a video about something I have a unique experience in. So I directed a bunch of rappers, people like Gucci Mane, Snoop Dogg, Lil Yachty, the list goes on and on and on, okay? I learned a lot of things, and I have left the industry largely over my political beliefs, but there is something I want to impart to people to hopefully, make some sort of...
Enamored with the idea of bright lights and large crowds listening to their performance. It seems that their minds are impervious, impenetrable.
In light of seeing that a rapper from Migos died, I just wanted to go ahead and make a video about something I have a unique experience in. So I directed a bunch of rappers, people like Gucci Mane, Snoop Dogg, Lil Yachty, the list goes on and on and on, okay? I learned a lot of things, and I have left the industry largely over my political beliefs, but there is something I want to impart to people to hopefully, make some sort of change happen. So I have a challenge to rappers, and I know some of you still follow me. I know a bunch of the celebrity blogs still follow me from trying to get news from music videos and things like that. So here's the truth. The truth is this: a bunch of young black male rappers keep dying. You know who's not dying? Record executives. The record executives that push for them to continue to make songs and create a culture that is obsessed with death, drugs, and sex. Period. The industry's obsessed with it, but those record executives, they're not dying because they don't push this culture on their own people, but they're encouraging you to push it on yours, and they're paying you handsomely to do it. The reality is, I know a lot of you. A lot of you are good people, you're family guys. You're not the image that you put out there to the world. Why? Why don't you be the example? Stand up. I challenge you. Be the example. Make music about the culture you want to see. Don't just get online today and talk about how, whenever a rapper makes it, his own people take him down. Don't just make those videos. Don't be sad. Don't rest in peace. None of that stuff. Be the change you want to see. Inspire it in your community. Reach out to other rappers and say, we have to stop. We're being used. You've been used for a long time. They create this paradigm to make you believe that you're so important and your celebrity status is worth so much, but in truth, you're a pawn in their game and you always have been. The government has wanted to hold down communities of people in different ways through different methods for a very long time. Their method in the black community has been to use entertainment to create a culture obsessed with death, drugs, sex, and money, so that they could create a false paradigm of what happiness and what success really was. And in doing so, they created a world that also made people more dependent on government, and as a result, gave themselves more power. The record executives that push you to do this, to go and continue to profit off the backs of your work, they're in cahoots with the elite. They're in cahoots with the government. They want you to think you're important, but in truth, you're just doing their dirty work for them, so stop. They've empowered you in ways that are real. You have an audience, you have platforms, you have the ability to make change. So go against the grain together. They're more afraid of you all together standing up and creating a new culture that's built around family, faith, freedom, doing the right thing, valuing life, than they are of anything else. So I challenge you. Use your power to do the right things. If you continue to do the same thing you've done, more rappers like this are going to die. How many have to die before you change the culture? And let me tell you something else. There's a reason the record labels pay us more to do rap videos. They don't tell you that, do they? Do they tell you that they pay us more to do your videos? Because they do. They do it because they know it's more dangerous. They do it because they know it's more difficult, and they do it because, frankly, there's a lot of money laundering involved. Those labels wash a bunch of money through. We don't do it, but we know the labels are doing it 100%. Okay, they're then taking the money off the top end, and you see on your royalty check, oh, they spent $150,000 on this video. Did they? Because we didn't see $150,000. Okay, so where did the money go? And to who? Their friend's company? A lot of times that's the case. Same thing with insurance companies. They charge us more to insure your videos. And it's because they know the culture that's been created. They know that the only possibility of a music video being shot up is on a rap video.
And that's the truth. To change the culture, you have the power. Your people deserve it.
Now, one thing that stood out to me about his presentation, he understands the psyche of black men. He didn't just present a solution. He issued a challenge. He understands how we think, how we feel, how we ingest information. How we're always up for a challenge. That's how we end up with a death culture. Somebody steps on your Air Force Ones and challenge. Somebody calls you out your name and challenge. Somebody cuts you off on the road and challenge. Seems like we're always up for a challenge. So he didn't just present a solution and say, hey, here's how to fix it. Nah, he threw that bait in the water. He said it more than once. I'm issuing a challenge to your community to do better, to make a change, to evolve, to educate yourself and understand what's going on in this industry, how it's manipulating you, how it's been manipulating you for generations. And some of y'all wonder why I speak so bad about the music industry. Because I see it for what it is. And I see so many musicians who are dying to be a part of it, no matter what the cost. And in most circumstances, the cost is extremely high. Even if it's not death, as in Takeoff's situation. It's often drug addiction. It's often multiple baby mamas, homelessness, poverty. These are the issues that befall musicians that want to take part in this game. And without having a thorough understanding of what the music industry is about, we easily fall victim to the traps that are set by the exploiters as we become the exploiter. This is what the music industry is about. So if you're raising up a young musician in the church.
What's up, guys? The attendance tonight was 20,845, 27th consecutive sellout. The gate was 11.56 million, the second highest grossing event in MSG history. We hold number 1 and number 2 now, and it's the 5th highest grossing event for the UFC. Fight of the night, no brainer. Poirier and Chandler, we all knew that a long time ago. That was going to be the fight of the night. And Pereira and Weili Zhang won the performance bonuses, so they all won $50,000. Congratulations to them.
I guess before we get to specifics, I mean, just the event overall, I think people are saying card of the year, you know, maybe event of all time. I mean, one of the greatest nights in UFC history.
Yeah, that was an amazing night. The only thing you can hope is
How you already
stays
got a
together,
mortar
and
strike, man?
it did, and we're here, and it happened, and it was awesome, so yeah, man.
Incredible main event, tactical fight throughout, Israel last night,
Over on your side, in the corner, in Pereira's corner that round, it was like straight out of a movie. I want to hear it. The headphones on. And one of his trainers, I don't know who it was like, "You're losing this fight. You need to knock him out in this round. You have to throw punches and bunches. You have to throw combinations. Let your fucking hands go. You're going to be a world champion in 5 minutes." It was seriously straight out of the movie.
That's incredible. I've seen that yet, so we'll look forward to that. The stoppage, I mean, there's something. It looked like he was taking a pretty heavy shot. Were you okay with the stoppage in the main event?
Yeah, I didn't have a problem with the stoppage. He just said, I don't know. I mean, he was hurt. He obviously wasn't out, but he seemed pretty hurt to me.
Have you had a chance to talk to Israel at all since the result?
No, I haven't yet.
I mean, obviously we're not going to make a fight right now, but technically, Alex, you put that history into it when you start thinking like, well, I can't go a 4th fight.
Well, it's not even that. It's you got to show Israel. First of all, Israel Adesanya didn't even flinch about taking this fight. He likes to fight all the time. He took this fight. He wanted this fight. A lot of people talk publicly. That guy's an absolute stud. Always wants to stay active and a fight that most guys would stall, give me more time, give me this, that. He dove right into this fight. His only loss was when he tried to move up and weight 205. So you gotta respect him as a champion.
Rule out, right?
No, I
Enemy
wouldn't rule
UAV active.
Zhang Weili,
Our UAV is
phenomenal performance from her as
orbiting the
well.
Savage, absolute savage. The choke, I mean, pulling off the choke the way that she did, and the power, and she's fun to watch, man. She is a fun fighter.
Nice. I think a lot of people coming in were saying if she does win, fight with Rose makes all the sense in the world. Does that sound enticing to you, or are there there are other ladies that have made claims as well, but does that sound like the one to make?
Yeah, I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see how that plays out.
Last couple ones, Frankie Edgar, of course. I mean,
The best. I love him. I love his family, and a rough way to go out, but what he's accomplished here and what he's done, nothing but respect and love for Frankie.
nice. And last thing for me, I just want to ask, did you get the information on what happened with the Kovacevic decision there, with all the changing of the scores in the cage and?
Oh no, yeah, I forgot about that actually too. Have you ever seen anything like
Never.
that?
Not once.
I don't know what happened, man. I was like, 20-something years, I've never seen this. It was
Hey,
great.
Dana, to your right.
Yeah.
Down over here.
Hey, Ken.
Just kind of curious, you referenced it a little bit when you said Izzy will fight anybody. Do you think in a way, like, he fights a guy after what, just 3 fights in the UFC? I mean, he didn't have to fight him at this point, and so, like, his competitiveness maybe got the best of him. Do you look at it that way, just by taking the fight?
No, I think that's what makes this sport so great, and again, I don't mean to shit on boxing, but look at what's going on with the Crawford fight. Like, the fight isn't being made that should be made, and Israel was absolutely confident going into this fight too. Never once did he look like he was scared of this guy or worried about it, and he was picking him apart. I think that going into that 4th round, I think if he was a little bit more aggressive in that 4th round, who knows what would happen, But when you start getting into the 4th, you're winning the fight. And then you get to the 5th, basically all you got to do is stay away from him in the 5th round, you win the fight. Sometimes that strategy doesn't work out.
He's in a tough spot if you decide against giving him the rematch. He's already cleaned out the division. He even said his motivation was low. So, like, for a guy like that, how do you keep him motivated in wanting to come if he doesn't have a title shot, given everything he's accomplished and how many people he's put away in the UFC?
What's the question?
I'm saying, how do you keep him motivated if you don't give him the rematch right away? He's cleaned out the division already, right? Yeah. So how do you get him motivated by fighting guys he's already beaten before?
Probably money.
Yeah, that would probably work, right?
Yeah, it usually does.
Dana.
Yeah.
With Pereira winning, would you say that opens up the division? Guys like Robert Whittaker, who was 0-2 against Adesanya, is now in the mix. Maybe Muniz, maybe in Chimaev.
It always does. Yeah, it definitely does.
Would you say it's a good thing?
Yeah. Listen, it is what it is. If Izzy won, it's a great thing. If Pereira wins, it's a great thing. It's part of the business, man. There's always great fights to make, especially in that division. There's just so many savages in that top 7, I think.
And today was the 29th year anniversary from the very first UFC way back in Colorado. I know it's gone a long way. Look how it is. Just tell us what it means to you personally to be where you are now 29 years later.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, surreal, and